Legion today up at Sci-Fi City, and I'm running Palpatine with Anger, Force Choke, and Force Reflexes. 3 Royal Guards. They each have fragmentation grenades, but this unit here is actually going to be running Tenacity, Hunter, Electro Staff Guard, and Environmental Gear. I've got 3 Snowtrooper units. There I got the blues, the yellows, or the white, the blues, and the blacks. And one is going to have Flame Trooper and Snow Troopers. The other ones are just going to be plain. And we got 2 E-Webs, and they have no upgrades at all. So kind of some heavy hitters, and some people kind of more bare bones for this game today. And we're playing on this beautiful snowy map. Alright, I'm playing Freddy today, and he's got some really cool, I just want to kind of highlight some of these awesome promos. This one was a custom for Luke. He's running Luke and Leia with targeting scopes commanding presence on Leia. We got some Rebel Troopers, Z6 extra Rebel Trooper, Z6 extra Rebel Trooper, a lot of Z6. We got a Sniper Strike Team, and we got 3 ATRTs. He's got some other nice promos there, and he got them well protected too in the hard cases. ATRT rotary blasters, so very anti-infantry builds today, which stinks because I'm running a lot of infantry. And he's got some real nice promos and nice. I like the hard sleeves on the command cards as well. So yes, we're getting ready to do some battle. We have a 3rd player, so we decided we're going to change this game up a little bit and make it a 3-player scenario. We're going to use key positions, and each player will get to place 1 objective. And this, we're going to basically make 3 objectives and follow the key positions logic. So kind of homebrewing, and we'll use the full 6x4 board this time too to account for the extra army size. We're having 3 800-point armies. And Caleb is joining us. He's also bringing Imperials, and he is running Veers with E-Webs, 1 speeder bike, 2 Scout Troopers. One's a strike team, one's a regular Scout Trooper unit.
Whoops, did I accidentally put out the strike team one?
Yeah, were they meant to be full units?
They're both full units.
Okay, all right, it's both full units. 2 Snow Troopers, 2 Storm Troopers. We got Flame Troopers in the snows. We got DLTs, and we got 1 frag grenade Stormtrooper, 1 concussion grenade. So a lot of variety on those units, and we're gonna start off. We're gonna have Caleb here. So Veers' Imperial Army over here, Palpatine's Imperial Army over here, and then the Rebels are gonna be in the center. We're gonna give everybody a 2x2, or so literally a 1 square foot of deployment area, and then but before we deploy, we'll pick our objectives. And we're going to move for those. The idea here, too, is that you can just sit there and hold your 1 objective, but you're not going to gain 2. So you need to be able to gain 2 to be the winner. So if you want to win, you're going to have to, venture out into the middle of the board and push for a different objective. And it's going to be hard to win, but it's going to encourage people to branch out and get out there and do some shooting. And it should be pretty fun. We're set up. We just kind of did our little 2 square foots. Got our Rebels over here and Revere's Empire over there. And we did choose, before we deployed, we chose some terrain pieces. I chose this one. We decided on a couple of things about the terrain also. For one, we said, instead of this just being 1 giant big building, we were going to break this into 4. Like, this is one, and these canisters are each 1, so I chose this canister. We got that building, and then we got that top section of that building, because that one's so big, we broke it down into sections. So those are our 3 objectives we're going to be fighting over. We decided the lake, or the river rather, was going to be frozen, and then because it's so icy and slippery, we're going to treat that as difficult terrain for the troops to cross over. So unless they are running in something like environmental gear or unhindered. Once the Wookiees come out, they'll be able to cross over the ice pretty easily. Their claws will be able to dig in, and so that will be kind of cool. So we're getting ready to get started. Start us off. We got coordinated bombardment from Leia over here, and she's got her gun sticking right through that window. She's going to come over here and probably take some shots. I don't know if she's got that many shots towards my guys over here. Maybe. We'll see. All right, we are just partway through turn 1 right now. These Veers' forces are crossing the bridge. The heavy area is going to be the center island and then that back corner. But that's not stopping the Rebels from trying to come around to my canister right here that I've got to take. And we had Palpatine give one of these E-webs an extra move, so I'm kind of moving the E-webs, pushing them a little farther. So that's kind of just what's going on right now. Not a whole lot of shots outside of Leia's first opening ones. Alright, this is the end of turn 1. We're just playing command cards, so it looks like the order is going to be the same. Freddie paid a 2 pip. We got a 3 pip over here. I played an entire Legion for all of these guys over here, and I'm going to basically get to give everybody an order. I had some of the Royal Guard go down into the river, and because these guys have environmental gear, so they didn't mind. They can move across the ice, no problem. He moved a bunch of guys down in here. The speeders can fly over the ice pretty easily. These guys are going to have to slow down a little bit, but that's all right. And there's going to be a big fight over this building because there's the objective on top of it. And nobody's fighting over this building yet, but I have a feeling they're moving that way. These guys are moving that way. But we've got some rebels sneaking around to pick up my turbine over here, and I don't want to let them have the turbine. So I think Help is going to get his lightning hand ready. He's getting that finger ready. Absolutely. So we're all done with turn 2. This has turned out to be a long game. We're thinking about it very much. Luke and some of his rebels moved up here. They're contesting my soda can here, and but I got my elite guard that's ready to climb up and do some damage. But over here, we lost one of those ATRTs, and Caleb's forces are securing this objective. His speeder bikes are flying just around there, and they took a little damage from that guy. And let's see what else is going on over here. These guys are kind of moving towards, like, I guess what's going to be like the Pyramid of Giza over here, because if whoever can climb that pyramid and get up there is going to have the tiebreaker, probably. And it's really going to depend, but I think we're calling this the last round, even though we're doing like a real short game today because it's taken longer and the store's not going to be open for that much longer, so we kind of got to finish it up. So we'll see if something cool can happen. Shorter game today. Alright, so I played And Now You Will Die, and I'm going first. I moved Palpatine over here, did a double move, and I can just barely see Luke up there. And I took a damage and a suppression. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now I have...
Oh, okay.
After you suffer, I get an aim token for anger. So I have an aim token for suffering the wound, and I'm just going to do that for each attack. So basically I get one free reroll each attack, basically. Okay, so we're looking at 4. We're looking at 4 damage coming up to Luke. I've got 3 hits, and a crit. So 4. And let's see what she gets. Let's see if I can kill Luke. Oh, just 1, so it's 3 damage. Alright, I'll take another damage and another suppression token. It took us 3 shots. We did kill Luke finally after the 3rd one. I'm gaining another aim token, taking my 4th shot on this trooper unit up here, and we'll see if we can get some damage through on them. And then Palpatine is going to be pretty much dead after that. Oh, I got a crit under there. I'll re-roll these 2 with the aim. And that's going to be 5 on those guys. 4 damage through, double suppression, and an immobilize because it was a suppressive attack. So that was pretty good. Palp is done now. He doesn't have this aim anymore. So if they are able to activate and they don't panic, then they could just easily take out Palpatine and score like 200-something points. Stormtroopers here are attacking those rebel troopers right there with targeting scopes. They got an aim and a DLT-19. So fistful of dice coming, and this is the fight for that last objective, basically. I see 1, 2, 3. That was a surge.
Was it a surge?
I don't know.
We'll go with surge. It landed on surge when
Okay.
it came up.
And
I'll take my...
you can re-roll 3 dice with that aim.
Well, I can reroll 4 because stormtroopers are precise and then targeting scopes.
Oh, you gave him
is
targeting
another
scopes
precise.
also. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you probably don't want to. You only want to re-roll the 3, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you should have 5 white. You do have 5 white. I'm not counting. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's good. Yeah, you have the surge to hit. I wouldn't re-roll anything else.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
Yeah. It's not bad. You've only got 1 blank out of all of that.
And then
Search the hit.
search the hit.
So you're looking at six hits.
6 hits.
Wow.
Good job, guys.
Those are some accurate. Only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise.
That's targeting skills.
Yes, yeah, that's what Obi-Wan was talking about. All right, let's see if those Rebel Troopers can survive. White dice are not that friendly. They do have the defensive surge. Oh, you got 3. 2 blocks and a defensive surge.
And a suppression.
Yeah, and now they're returning fire. He did rally. Oh, shoot. I bumped the board. I'm knocking the whole board over a little bit. All right, let's see what happens. There should be 2 black and all the whites, right? Yeah, the Z6 doesn't roll the black, yeah. Okay. And did you aim?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can re-roll some.
Wow. So 1 crit.
Oh boy. Bringing these guys up.
So
There's a reason I put these markers here so I know who charged.
Yeah, we are running out of time, so I think we're going to be calling the game here shortly. But I think he's trying to see if
I can see
Caleb's trying to see
5.
if he can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see the guy.
But if you can suppress them, then they can't get up to the objective. Yeah,
I'm hoping I can stall him to keep him from getting up there.
yeah. So then, yeah. All right. That's yeah. It looks like it's going to be. I think we're each going to have 1 objective instead of anybody being able to get 2. But called it. I'm putting everything away, and we decided we decided to call it pretty much a 3-way tie because Caleb had this one. Freddie was on the way to get that one, and I had this one, especially since I was able to lock down Luke with Palpatine. And otherwise, it would have been a real contest for this one over here because it was kind of close between his snipers taking pot shots over here, Luke, and then that full Rebel Trooper unit. But I think the highlight for me was definitely getting that big lightning shot off with Palpatine. But it was also fun watching these other 2 guys fight it out because the majority of the fighting was over these 2 points, and I'm sitting here all the way over on this side saying, "Hey, it's nobody cares about the 1 because you have to have at least 2 to win." So overall thoughts, 3-player game, pretty good amount of time. It took a long time to figure it all out and get it all set up, so it kind of slows the game down a little bit. But it's nice to do 3-player scenarios, especially on the bigger board because this is 6x4. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.
Subscribe.
You know the drill. Hit all those buttons. All the good ones. Not the thumbs down. Don't hit that one.